I discovered one of the best crypto altcoins to hold in the 2024 bull run, and I believe it has a 20x potential bare minimum. And this could be one of the easiest opportunities to 20x your money that you will ever get, because this altcoin is set to absolutely explode into an unequivocal moonshot in 2024. I've done a ridiculous amount of research on Hedera HBAR, and I'm about to share all of that info with you. But before I do, make sure that you smash that like button. Help me hit my goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2023, and boom, bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Now, let's go see why HBAR is going to kill it in 2024 bull run and why it should unequivocally be in your moon bag. Can you find me any other crypto project that has Google, IBM, LG, Boeing, and Ubisoft, along with 30 other leading organizations on their partnership list? Hedera Crypto News today is all over the place. Although you may be getting a depressing, bearish headline one day on Hedera HBAR or Hedera News, the very next day you could hear an electric HBAR price prediction that makes you petrified that you might get left behind. I don't blame you for not knowing what to believe. HBAR crypto is all about getting back to the basics and focusing on what really matters. And that is solving the trilemma and creating the best crypto blockchain on the market. Hedera believes that they have done just that. And in this video, I'm going to show you my research on the project and tell you if I think HBAR could really 20x in the next bull run in 2024. Hedera's decentralized network provides services such as storing files, running smart contracts, transferring cryptocurrency with DeFi and NFT capabilities. Hedera does it all with a commitment to remaining carbon negative. The efficiency of HashGraph consensus enables Hedera to be the most suitable public network based on average energy consumed per transaction, according to a recent study conducted at the University College of London. Hedera knows that the world is going green, and so they are leaning in and showing the world that their network is the greenest proof of stake. And another important aspect of HBAR's business is their revenue share program. When businesses build on the Hedera platform, they pay a small fee for each transaction. That is revenue for the Hedera network. A portion of these fees are then distributed to all the HBAR token holders who are staking their tokens. The staking reward rate is determined by the Hedera Governing Council and updated on the main net. For reference, StaterLabs.com offers an annual rate of 1.98% and StakingRewards.com offers a 1.27% rate of return. And if you are looking to transfer your HBAR or any crypto to a new address for staking, then you may be interested in another awesome crypto product that I am actually developing. And that is Presend, because it can protect all of your cross-blockchain transactions for a very small fee. But pay more attention for that at the end of the video. The biggest claim that most people know of when it comes to Hedera is the exclusivity and superiority of their proprietary HashGraph tech versus the blockchain tech that we know. And it's true that Swirlds Corporation does own the intellectual property rights for Hedera. But the question of whether HashGraph is superior to blockchain is definitely still an ongoing debate. This comparison chart from software consulting firm Pixelplex shows some of the differences between the two technologies. And as you can see, the speed of the HashGraph is listed at 10,000 transactions per second, which is very competitive with major blockchains, but perhaps not faster than Solana and some of the other faster chains. And it's definitely not competing with Visa and MasterCard yet. But as far as the decentralization aspect goes, Pixelplex places blockchain above the HashGraph. Overall, the debate gets down to the heart of what crypto is all about, at least in this phase of development. So what coin is the coin of the future? Ultimately, the market is going to have to decide which is a superior technology, but HBAR's $1.6 billion market cap definitely shows that HashGraph is a major contender in that debate. But it's not just the tech alone that has major investors eyeing Hedera. Let's take a look at some of the companies that are working with Hedera HashGraph. Google, Deutsche Telekom, Nomura, FIS, Dell, IBM, Chainlink, and LG are all members of the Hedera Governing Council, which means that they have a say in the direction of the Hedera network. Other notable partners include Mayo Clinic, Boeing, and even Ubisoft. And these partnerships are not just for show, they can be revenue generating. Many of these companies are actively building on the Hedera platform and using HBAR as a means of payment. Hedera Hedera's governance design assures no single company, small group of developers, or node operators has undue influence or control over the network. And this is a very exclusive group. HBAR has capped membership to only 39, and 30 are already filled, which leaves 9 slots open. Hedera is also one of the ISO 20022 compliant coins, which means that HBAR is in the running to play a large and or partial role in the global interbank system that exchanges funds and messages between large TradFi systems like the Fed, the IMF, and the ECB through SWIFT. The ISO narrative was very hot in 2022, but has cooled off during the crypto bear market. But rest assured that the projects that get greenlit to participate in the ISO bounty will be handsomely rewarded. Something to keep up with for sure. Now, let's talk about the tokenomics of HBAR. There are currently 33.2 billion HBAR tokens in circulation with a maximum supply of 50 billion. This means that there is 33.5% more of the supply that is still going to come into the market in the future. So this is inflationary, but it's not a terribly large amount of uncirculated supply, and I think investors will not see that as a reason to pass on investing in HBAR. And just to be clear, it's not going to be inflationary forever. HBAR would not be ranked number 30 on CoinGecko if that were the case, because once those tokens get mined and they're on the market, that's it. The token allocation for Hedera is 4.4% for employees, 8% for swirls, 13.8% for founders, 17.4% for SAFTs and purchase agreements, 24% for ecosystem development, and finally, 32.4% Hedera pre-minted treasury. HBAR is listed on all the major crypto exchanges, including Coinbase, Binance, OKX, KuCoin, Bybit, Crypto.com, and many more. Weirdly, a lot of the exchanges that Presend is compatible with. Now, looking at the roadmap, there is some exciting development on the horizon for Hedera. The dev team is currently prioritizing EVM third-party tooling support to enhance support for smart contract tools like Hardhat and Foundry. Token association improvements to enhance the user experience are another huge priority for them. And the enabling of community nodes to increase decentralization rounds out the priorities for the team. And I actually like that. Well, for finance runs nodes, so we understand that blockchain infrastructure. Other roadmap items that are planned for development are network management tooling improvements, smart contract verification, mirror node explorers, and a ready-to-use stablecoin framework. The Hedera development team is clearly very busy with a lot of improvements that are underway right now. And Hedera's node fees are paid to nodes for processing transactions, with initial rates set by the Hedera Council, but eventually determined by the individual nodes. Network fees compensate all nodes for achieving consensus on a transaction and are deposited into the fee deposit account. Service fees cover the cost of executing and maintaining transactions, varying based on transaction type and resource requirements. But both file service and smart contract transactions have service fees, which are also paid into the fee deposit account. For the user, HBAR is very fee friendly, and we're talking less than a penny for most of these transactions. For developers building on dApps, there is a pretty elaborate fee schedule that looks pretty affordable as well. And finally, let's take a look at the team behind Hedera HashGraph. Hedera and Swirlds Labs were founded by Dr. Lehman Baird, who has a PhD in computer science and has been working on distributed systems for 20 years. That's 2 decades, baby. Hedera's co-founder, Mance Harmon, is a seasoned corporate leader with skills in developing distributed consensus, machine learning, and cybersecurity technologies. The team also includes experienced executives from companies like Google, IBM, and even Meta. This team seems to have the technical expertise and industry connections to make Hedera HashGraph a huge success. And the Hedera community has been rallying behind the project since its initial coin offering on August 24th of 2018, every step of the way. With 300,000 followers on X.com, 21,000 members in their Discord, and 36,000 followers on their YouTube, Hedera has shown that they can cultivate a community of engaged investors and developers. Now, breaking it all down and bringing it full circle, I think Hedera is attractive to investors for several reasons. The name of the game in crypto is to differentiate yourself from the vast sea of competition. I've researched hundreds of projects, and there are many that do a great job of marketing, but have no innovative features to their offering. Then there is the other side of the spectrum, where projects have amazing breakthroughs in technologies, but just assume that hordes of investors are going to come and find them in their development dungeon to invest. Hedera effectively communicates exactly what their innovation is to the crypto space, why it's important, and then they make you feel crazy if you don't invest your money alongside the likes of IBM, Google, and even Boeing. HBAR is one of the coins I can see doing very well in the next bull run, and if Hedera can maintain their current standing with their community and continue to deliver on the promises of their roadmap, then I could absolutely see Hedera 20xing on the HBAR coin and doubling its all-time high of 50 cents, skyrocketing it to a $1 price point and an almost $40 billion market cap. Let me know what you think about HBAR in the comments section. Have you ever heard of HashGraph Technology before? If you haven't, what do you think of it after watching this video? And if you want to find another couple of really good gems in a sea full of scams or a sea full of bad projects, go look at Wolfer Finance and Presend. We are bringing 2 regulatory offerings in the coming weeks, crowdfunding opportunities on Acamona.com that are fully compliant with all SEC guidelines, and you can invest in it. Wolfer Finance runs nodes and is a blockchain infrastructure company that has a $1 million plus portfolio already built and has survived a bear market. Presend has a patent pending technology for cross-blockchain transaction losses to stop them from ever happening. Click the first link in the description if you're interested in those, and sign up for the email alerts to be notified when those open up in the future. And obviously, if you like content like this, make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Boom! Bang on that notification bell. Comment anything that you want in the relevant sections. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up to this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone.